Okay, so we know how to locate articles. It's time to take a look at how to locate books and other items at UW Oshkosh and beyond. To begin, select Books and Media Oshkosh from the drop-down menu. This option will allow you to search for books, DVDs, music, and other material from Oshkosh. If you wanted to find material available elsewhere, simply select the option which says Books and Media UW System. Finding a book works slightly differently than locating articles. One big difference you'll note is that you won't have to go through as many results. We're searching a much smaller collection of material than a database contains, so correspondingly, the number of sources you find will be smaller. Once you've found a book or other item that looks like it will be relevant to your assignment, the first thing you'll need to note is its location. Digital books will have text beneath the item record which says View Online. You may access those similar to accessing a digital article. However, there are also multiple types of material such as children's books, fiction books, and academic books at Polk Library. Since we're interested in academic books for our purposes, those will say Polk Library Books in the floor and wing underneath the record. Second, double check its availability. If an item is on the shelf, it will have a green available icon beneath the record. Materials which are unavailable will instead have the text Request this item beneath them. For academic books in Polk Library, you'll also need to note its location, which has changed ahead of the new library construction. The main academic book collection at Polk Library is now on either the second or third floor of the north wing. Next, you'll want to note the long string of letters and numbers, making sure to write it down, take a picture of it on your phone or whatever. The string of letters and numbers is what's known as a call number. Essentially, a call number acts as an address for the item. It tells you where in the library that resource lives. The letters in the beginning of the call number correspond to a broad subject range, and the characters which follow relate in turn to more specific subsets of a subject. While you don't need to know the relationship between every letter or number and its corresponding subject, make sure to note the first letter of the call number and where they fit within the range listed. Books beginning with a call number of A through G are located on the third floor of the north wing. Call numbers H through Z are located on the second floor of the north wing. This particular item begins with an H, so it would be located on the second floor of Polk Library in the north wing. Once you've located your item, take a minute to look around the general area. If you find one book on global warming and its impact on developing countries, you may also find other books in the same area on global warming in developing countries. Often once you've found the item you're looking for, it can prove beneficial to browse the general section you're in to see if there are other items which may also be helpful for your assignment. You may also do this virtually. Click into an item's record, then scroll all the way to the bottom of the page. There, you'll find a virtual browse option which will let you see what other books are around the item that you're looking at. This can be a nice feature to use if the library is closed or you can't make the trip over right away. Finally, a brief word about requesting items from other libraries. Similar to articles, our interlibrary loan service ships items we don't own to UW Oshkosh. Typically, requests take 2 to 5 business days to complete, though it may be longer depending upon where it is coming from. You'll automatically get an email when the item is available for checkout. Items that you may request to borrow from other libraries are indicated by text beneath the record, Request this item. This process is similar to interlibrary loan articles. Click the text, then sign in with your NetID and password. Once signed in, you'll see options to get a physical copy, or if you need just a chapter or two from the book, the option to request by chapter. Finding items in the library can seem scary the first couple of times you do it. Just remember, you can always ask a staff member for help locating your material.